Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Glad you could be here. Wow, an early raid. I wasn't ready for that, but I am super pumped. I'm Decaf Jedi Jess, retro adventure game streamer guy, and tonight I am here with the Curse of Monkey Island. So I'm so glad you can join us. The Wolves, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Everyone go check out the Wolves channel playing Toonstruck. You know, Toonstruck is on my to stream list. It's actually one I've never played before. How are you enjoying it so far? How has Toonstruck been treating you? Hey, Debbie Smo. This is my real voice. I've had it. I've had it most of my life, and yeah, it's that's what it's all about. But welcome in, everybody. Yeah, Toonstruck. That sounds like fun. Welcome. Yeah, I'm Jess. Like I said, love old point and click adventure games. Been playing them my entire life, and we're just getting ready to start out Curse of Monkey Island. It's one of my all time favorites. Just a game I absolutely adore. I think it's still one of the most gorgeous, best sounding games, 2D adventures certainly ever made. So I can't wait to play it. And I hope y'all stick around and enjoy it with me. And howdy to everybody else out there too. Good to see you, Tom, 6'7". Hope you're doing well. Pickled Dog, great to see you. Okay, so hey, thank you, the Woofs. I appreciate the follow. Having fun with Toonstruck so far. It looks so good. Like I think the visuals of Toonstruck are just fantastic. So and I've heard some of the some of the puzzles are a little bit out there, but yeah, it's part of the deal with adventure games, right? You kind of get used to it, but y'all don't want to sit here and listen to me. You want to get into the game. So let's just pop right on over there and make this happen. All right, quick start tonight. We're gonna make this happen. Thank you for the follow. Thank you again for the raids, Woofs. Okay, let's get rolling. Like Limp Biscuit said, keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Hey, how's it going, Red Wing? You know, I don't know if I've ever played this game on Mega Monkey mode. Is tonight the night? I mean, after all, hey, thank you to Vismo. I appreciate the follow. This is year 4 of my stream, and we promised in year 4 that I would be getting good.
Decaf Jedi year 4. Jess gets good.
That's right, Santa Claus. I think you're absolutely correct. It's Mega Monkey time, baby. I have to say, this is actually one of my favorite music pieces in the entire game. This lazy banjo that I'm talking over. I just want to give it a moment. So good. With all the environmental sounds in the background. Second biggest Monkey Island stream you ever seen. Good. We're off to a good start. All right, let's Mega Monkey it. What could possibly go wrong? Thank you, Debbie Smith. All right. The THX gag is pretty good. Best clouds in gaming history. Oh yeah, absolutely, Reiki.
Captain's log, Guybrush Threepwood. Lost at sea for days now. I have no crew or navigational instruments. No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and unless I find water soon, I'm surely done for. Only the hope of finding my love, Elaine, keeps me going. My quest for the fabulous treasure called Big Whoop has left me in this sorry state. I thought it would bring me fame and glory. Instead, it delivered me into the clutches of my enemy, the zombie pirate LeChuck. I had thwarted his evil plot to marry Elaine, and he was after revenge. Really, really thirsty now. If only I could have a small drink of fresh water, I might have the strength to sail on. Oh, but I know there's nothing but ocean for miles and miles. If I could reach land, I might find water and some food. Fruit, maybe. Something to fight off the scurvy and help me get my strength back. Maybe some bananas. Oh, why do I torture myself like this? I might as well wish for some chicken and a big mug of grog for all the good it'll do me.
Dominic Armato is amazing. From the moment I first heard his Guybrush, was over.
Am I cursed to starve here on this ocean without seeing your face just one more time? Am I...
Just appreciating this music. So good.
How many times do I have to tell you, LeChuck, I just don't feel that way about you?
Elaine?
By my congealed blood, you'll learn to love me. Sail with me, and I'll make you queen of the dead.
Such a good performance for LeChuck.
I can't. I'm washing my hair tonight.
Blast be your hair, woman! Can't you see that this salty old sea corpse pines for your every gentle caress?
You know, I don't think my father would approve of me dating the undead. And you're probably too nice a zombie pirate for me anyway. Let's just be friends instead. Let's face it, LeChuck. You're an evil, foul-smelling, vile, codependent villain, and that's just not what I'm looking for in a romantic relationship right now.
Darn your riddles, you saucy female! What do you mean? Ow! Oh!
You're a bloodthirsty monster who's already kidnapped
Bloodthirsty?
me once, tortured my friends, and taken from me the only man I ever loved. Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah, how romantic.
Yeah, 6'7".
Ship ahoy!
This looks a little better than Lord of the Clans.
Threepwood! Fish him out.
Guybrush?
Guybrush Threepwood, by my gangrenous gut, I don't know how you escaped my carnival of the damned, but you won't escape a taste of my blade! Ah!
Very good.
Ooh, the lass has spirity. Throw him in the hold. I'll finish him after the battle. Turn loose the longboats.
The skeleton, the snorkel, very good.
Prepare the flaming voodoo cannonball.
Snowy Pine, the actor who plays LeChuck, played the psychiatrist in the Terminator films. That's fantastic.
I've got to get out of here and help Elaine. If I could only get through this one door, then I could easily overpower the armed guards above, slip over the side, and make for the shore.
Quit your mumbling, captive!
Ah, Wally. Let's see here. I'm going to adjust the wonderful music. I'm going to take it down just a tiny bit here. See if we can get that sounding a little bit more like how we want. Welcome in again, everybody. Glad you're here. I try not to talk too much over the intro, but oh man, I love this game already. The animation, the music. Some of you may know I'm also a big Elaine fan. A few years back...
Blast ye scurvy dogs!
Sorry, Wally. A few years back, I got asked to write a chapter for a book titled The 100 Greatest Video Game Characters of All Time.
Prepare for your doom.
And I asked the editors if I could write about Elaine, and they let me. So that was the best thing ever. Are there dialogue sub options on this one? I can do that. Certainly. Let's see. I think it has both. Should that trigger both? Maybe?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Who are you?
Hey, Retro Swim.
I'm the evil pirate Bloodnose, the wickedest fiend ever to sail under the banner of King Death. I'd as soon chew your nose off as look at you.
Looks like I don't have subtitles on, even though I asked for both speech and dialogue.
You sound pretty tough.
Control T?
So tough. In
Oh, you look at that.
junior high, I stuffed Davy Jones in
Thank
his
you.
locker.
Was she my first choice? Or just the best after all the others were chosen first? She was my first choice. I was like, I want to write about Elaine Marley. And the editor's like, weird flex, but okay.
How tough are you again?
I'm so tough, I could survive being flogged with a cat o' nine tails for half an hour. Or 3 cats of 5 tails for 18 minutes.
That's a good joke.
How tough are you again?
I'm so tough, I drink milk straight from the carton.
Ooh. Well, I'm pretty tough myself.
You? Don't make me laugh. You couldn't even grow a decent beard.
Hey, how did you know about my attempted beard?
Pirate's intuition.
I just gotta keep going here.
I am so tough.
You are not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Are so.
Are not.
Are so.
Are not.
Are so.
Are not.
Are so.
Are not.
Yeah, I think we may have exhausted that one.
Are you wearing a fake beard?
Bloodnose the pirate would not have a fake beard.
Yes, it is. It's been glued to your ear hair.
Actually, it's a highly sophisticated beard weave, made from the chest and back hair of real pirates.
Those are more
I'm
expensive.
hoping it'll take root if I don't wash it for a while.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not a pirate. Wally! Don't you recognize me? It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, gee. Hello, Mr. Wood.
The last time I saw you, we were prisoners in LeChuck's dungeon. Why would you sign on with a ship of the living dead?
Well, Mr. Brush, At first, I had some misgivings about it. But thanks to LeChuck's seminars, motivational lectures, and audio books on parrot, I've become a vicious corsair. You can too. Ask me how.
Tell me about these motivational lectures.
Tell me about these motivational lectures.
Well, they weren't lectures as such. It was what LeChuck described as flogging the inner child.
Tell me about these audiobooks.
To become a pirate, the audio books on parrot are key. You get a set of 12 parrots, one a month. Return as many as you like. Keep them all and live. They teach you to talk just like a pirate. All the key phrases are in there. Blow the man down. Shiver me timbers. Who's a pretty bird? All the phrases a pirate needs to command respect on the high seas.
Ricky, this story does a better job of continuing the story of Monkey Island 2 than Return does. No, I wouldn't disagree.
Do you have any literature I could look at?
Here,
Sweet.
this leaflet explains the basic philosophy I follow.
I'm not in the mood for sales hype.
Let's see.
Snap out of it, Wally.
That's blood nose to you, you scurvy sea bass.
Chilean sea bass.
You're a failure as a pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish. One more peep out of you, and I'll do you in.
You in what navy?
Try it, Shrimpy.
You scabrous swab. One more word, and I'll let you have it.
Word.
That's it. I'm gonna blast you. I'm gonna... I can't do it. I just
Word.
can't. You're right, Mr. Wood. I'm just not a pirate. I'm not ferocious or bloodthirsty or hateful or anything. I'm not even unpleasant.
Give yourself credit. You're kind of unpleasant.
Oh, there.
I love Wally's joke in Monkey Island 2, the cartographer bit, where Guybrush asks him what he does, and he says, cartography. And Guybrush says, you do open heart surgery in here? And Wally says, no, the other kind of cartographer. And I think that's the funniest joke ever. Music's very good here. I think this theme is called Wally's Crying. Ooh, what's my favorite adventure game gag besides that? One of my all-time favorite adventure game gags is right at the beginning of Space Quest 3, when you get out of the ship in the garbage scow and you go one screen down and there's that piece of metal sitting there. And if Roger tries to pick it up, he cuts his hand and bleeds out literally 12 seconds into the game. I just think it's brilliant in the sense that after hammering home this idea that you should try to pick up everything in an adventure game for so many years, that literally one of the first items the player is likely to encounter and attempt to pick up, it just kills them mercilessly. It's probably my favorite gag after the cartographer gag. Helium balloons to breathe is pretty good.
I can't quite squeeze past this.
Yeah, what are some of your all's favorite adventure game gags?
They're too heavy to carry.
Yeah, two great digging pants, pretty good. Yeah, the unstable ordnance is good too in Space Quest 4. Very similar joke.
I don't want to disturb him. He's had a hard day.
Here you go, Wally.
I don't think he'd like that.
Oops. Arcade sequence.
Oi! You're getting a little close there, pal! Watch where you're shooting! Whose side are you on?
I'm on my own side.
Get us all! It's like you're not one of LeChuck's evil minions! The fourth
Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this. Ooh, gross. All the bones and stuff are floating towards the ship.
Ooh, gross.
Well, they've messed with the wrong skull this time.
Oh, man, Murray.
Hands on that gunner. If I could just get my hands, period.
Thank you for slapping the sticker. There's Murray.
Ah, well, I guess I'll just have to look on the bright side of this.
Hey,
At
Ted
least I
Stick.
lost some weight.
Thank you, Tom, for the sticker. Hey, Kevin.
Not much to do out here when you're just a bodiless head. Well, I could pass the time by whistling if I had lips.
It's a horrible skull. Can I call you Bob?
You may call me Murray. I am a powerful demonic force. I am the harbinger of your doom, and the forces of darkness will applaud me as I stride through the gates of hell, carrying your head on a pike.
Stride?
All right, then roll. Roll through the gates of hell. Must you take the fun out of everything?
Yeah, Snowy Pine, I like that gag, too. It's like you're not one of us.
You know, you'd look great with a melting candle on your forehead.
I get the feeling you're not taking me very seriously.
No, I am, really.
Really? Then let me hear you scream in terror.
Eek.
Murray's here for it.
Why do you villains always laugh so much?
I wasn't laughing about anything in particular. Somewhere there's a fish nibbling on my foot, and it really tickles.
You're about as fearsome as a doorstop.
Is it a really evil-looking doorstop?
Never mind.
Does your mother's father bald, too?
How can you see without eyeballs?
How can you walk around without a brain? Some things no one can answer.
Well, at least now you never have to worry about what to wear.
Well, I suppose that's true.
And accessorizing is really easy.
That's also true. And I look good in hats.
There you go.
To Ron Gilbert's credit, I'm glad that he realized he needed to bring back Murray and return to Monkey Island. That's true, Giuliano. I do laugh a lot, which raises the question if I secretly have a villainous agenda here.
Was your mother's father bald too?
I'm not bald. I just have a really high widow's peak.
I'm going now.
Good. Now leave me alone. I have a lot of scheming and evil plotting to do. This is so unfair. Hey!
I don't know why that amuses me as much as it does, but here we are. Ooh, free cutlass. Yeah, you know, 6-7, I haven't played this game as religiously as I have some of my other favorites, but in much the same way, I find that I just have so many of these lines committed to memory. Cannon restraint rope is something I find funny.
Taste cold steel, feeble cannon restraint rope.
Now, with the
Uh-oh.
glowing flames of this voodoo cannonball, I'll blast my significant other into the significant other world. That'll show her how much I truly care.
Oh no, what just happened? Okay, just a second. Did the stream just go all wonky for y'all? Did I get all like compressed into a weird aspect ratio, or is that only on my screen? Okay, it looks like it's normal now. My GeForce drivers tried to update, and boy, it made everything strange. Is it normal now? Yeah, it just was a strange moment there. Let's see. No chat. Let's see if we can fix that. Goodness gracious. Wow, let's see. Let me switch over. Let's bean cam it for just a second and then go back and see if it restarts some of our things. Oh, I wonder where chat went. Yeah, thank you for updating while I had several processes running. Always appreciated. Yeah, still just what? Chat messages. Thank you, Retro Swim, for doing your part. Goodness gracious. What in the world could about updating a graphics driver have killed a chat box? Oh well. We'll just do this. Let's see. Beautiful. Now you would never know it's missing. I'll just read all of your chats aloud now.
Neptune's navel. That was a close one.
That's right, Rob. Without Grayson, what's the point? Oh, beans. Poor boat. Wouldn't be a stream without a few technical difficulties.
I lost my cutlass when the ship capsized. I don't even want to know what LeChuck's plans were for that. It got broken when the ship capsized. It's got a zombie ballerina.
Oh, how sweet. Unsanitary lucre.
It's the biggest pile of treasure I've ever seen.
Box of chocolates.
Chocolate-covered barnacles, marshmallow hooks, sea urchins, glass eyes. Ugh. It's LeChuck in all his glory.
Got him. LeChuck's unused comb.
I hate to think what that comb's been through.
Well, LeChuck's hair, we know. Let's see here. Bag.
It's a bag of wooden nickels. Some treasure. Hey, there's a big diamond ring behind this bag.
Sweet. I like that Guybrush apparently exists in some kind of 2D world, too. Alright. Good thing he can hold his breath for 10 minutes.
Guybrush? Guybrush! I thought I'd lost you forever. Is it really you?
Yes, Elaine. Did you really mean what you said out there? That I was the only man you ever loved?
Well, yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Elaine, I'm a man of action. A swashbuckler, a rogue, a wanderer, a man who can hold his breath for 10 minutes. I have no ties and no regrets. I sail with the wind and go where adventure takes me. But somehow, something always leads me.
Guybrush, stop babbling.
Elaine, will you marry me?
Oh, Guybrush.
Oh, Wally? You're alive! But how did you survive the explosion?
I was thrown clear. I'm just lucky I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Wow, Elaine, that's some ring.
Thank you, Wally. It's an engagement ring from Guybrush.
Hey, that looks just like the big diamond ring LeChuck had in his treasure
Oh,
home.
no.
You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring voodoo curse on it? Well,
You're the one
I'm
with all
sure
the
Guybrush wouldn't have
exposition?
given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be going. I hear there's a tattoo removal place on this island that's Freckles safe. See you at the wedding.
Guybrush!
The Hoist gets voice.
Oh no! Elaine? Oh, she's not gonna be happy about this. It's Elaine. I've got to change her back somehow. Elaine? Honey? You okay? Can I get you anything? I'll just start lifting that pirate curse then, huh?
Yeah, the animation here is so much better than King's Quest VII. Which did come out first, though? I'm honestly not sure. Save game. Start. That's what he gets for putting Elaine on pedestal. 670. See, this is where you deserve to have chat on screen. Did chat suddenly start magically working? Let's find out. Chat, are you working? No, it's not. Yeah, Sierra never quite got the handle on animation. It's sad.
It says, "Welcome to Puerto Pollo from the Plunder Island Poultry Brotherhood." The Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear. It looks dangerous.
Does it,
It's
though?
an informative plaque put up by the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Plunder Island feral chicken, one of Plunder Island's most common fauna and the animal for which our capital of Puerto Pollo is named.
I think this is the pinnacle of 2D adventure game design. Just everything about it. Music, voice, animation, just everything. Perfect.
Mysterious.
No notes.
No.
Let's go to this mystery.
Oh, looks like it was thrown here by a typhoon.
It. Show some respect. That's our friend Murray.
Nah.
Just no.
Nah.
Oh, wait. I guess you can't select Murray yet.
Ah! Oh, it's just you again.
Just your most terrifying image of evil revisited.
Yeah, right.
I bring you warning from the infernal realms. Do not go farther into the swamp. Turn back. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
I'd hate to be enveloped by darkness. Yeah, you know, Paul, I would love to see a cleaned up version of this. Even just like if you go on YouTube, there have been some people who've done some AI upscaling to like 4K for this game. And even with just AI taking a pass at it, it looks amazing. I would love to see what actual artists could do with it. Just let some people go in, clean up a few things. I think this could immediately look better than any other game on the market. Experiment Ego, I agree. Murray is fantastic.
How'd you get all the way up there?
Through sheer force of will.
Uh-huh.
All right, there was a bunch of those weird voodoo kids. They found
Weird
me sword
voodoo
on
kids.
top of this spike all the time, thinking they were so funny.
Yeah, Day of the Tentacle and Full Throttle both look great, and I think this one has the advantage of starting out just being as good as both of those games look. In my opinion, this one looks even better. I would love to see what they could do with it.
Do you need me to help you down?
Help! I need no help from you foolish mortals. I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the offer.
Would you want them to extend the backgrounds for a 16:9 resolution, or do you keep it 4:3 is the big question. I know that they extended backgrounds in Day of the Tentacle and Full Throttle, and they look pretty good, right? Hey, Goosebump has her. Weird Voodoo Kids got bumped off Riot Fest again. Keep it 4:3. I love me some 4:3.
What are you doing up there?
I am standing as a testament.
Standing?
Yeah.
Hanging as a testament to the power of the forces of evil that will one day claim victory over the entire Earth.
How long are you gonna keep doing that?
As long as it takes.
Must get pretty dull up there, I suppose.
Never! The powers of darkness are never dull. We will one day prove that... Oh, who am I trying to fool? I'm bored out of my skull. Figuratively speaking, of course.
You know, famously, Murray was only supposed to appear in that first scene, and apparently beta testers loved him so much he was added here and elsewhere in the game.
You seem restless.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that not many people come through this swamp.
What would you rather be doing?
I need to be out among the lesser people, terrifying them and causing pain and misery.
That would make you happy?
Yes, happy in a dark, demonic way.
Do you know anything about lifting curses?
Oh, right. I know a lot about lifting curses. That's why I'm a disembodied talking skull sitting on top of a spike in the middle of a swamp.
You seem bitter.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta go.
You know, that's a nice tree boat they have over here, but you know, it doesn't really compare to a glass bottom boat.
Glass bottom boat.
Cruises. Yeah, I love the corrections to all of Murray's bits.
Admiral Sweetum's Bit O' Jerky Bubblegum. 5 cents. I'm no vandal. I'm a pirate. It's a bottle of paste.
I'll take it. I'll take them.
I don't want those dull little scissors.
You're a dull little scissor. Take them. 6-7. You're right. It is a shame Murray never crossed over with HK-47 from Knights of the Old Republic. Now I know the next fan fiction I'm going to have ChatGPT write for me. Take the scissors and run. No, too dangerous. You.
What a relief. I'm sure it won't do anything. After all, it's just a paper voodoo doll.
Oh, the pain!
Kevin. Dull little scissors. That's blunt. Oh my god.
Make it stop! Ah!
I'm deeply amused by every joke in this game. You're gonna have to listen to me like cackling like a moron for the entire run of this one. Voodoo lady.
Who are you, and how did you just appear like that?
I am one gifted with a second sight, adept at manipulating the forces of nature for the benefit of all who enter my door.
You're a fashion consultant.
Well, yes, but that's not what I was referring to. I am a voodoo priestess.
Neat.
You're an autumn, by the way.
Love the voodoo lady.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
We have known each other for a very long time, Guybrush Threepwood. You've been through much, so it is understandable that you have forgotten me. We met on Melee Island when you were first trying to become a pirate.
Hang on a second. Are we gonna do one of those flashback things? They always make me nauseous.
No, I'll make this quick. I twice helped you defeat the evil pirate LeChuck, first by preparing the Voodoo anteroom.
How does Guybrush not remember her?
Starting to remember.
And then again by helping you prepare a voodoo doll of his zombie form.
That's right.
Did the Carnival of the Damned leave him with Swiss cheese memory? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, Kevin, I wish Vampire Story was a little better too. It's such a nice looking game and I like the vibe of it. I've only played maybe an hour or so of it. Yeah, it's a shame it didn't come together any better.
You've helped so much and I still don't know your name.
I am known by many names on many different islands. But names have little importance. You should know this more than anyone, Guybrush Threepwood.
Yes, you're right. Hey, are you making fun of me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Hey, does anyone know if amiibos unlock anything in this game? Because I'm just sitting here with my Link amiibo. Maybe Amiibo, go. Go, Amiibo. Amiibo. Just hoping to give me like some inventory items or something. Maybe maybe an alternative outfit for Guybrush. I do mean alternative, not alternate. I mean like a punk version of Guybrush Threepwood, or maybe like a scene kid Guybrush Threepwood. Because honestly, with that hair, he could do some great scene kid work. It's too bad. That's how you activate him, Goose. You say, go, Amiibo, go. And you believe with all your heart, and your Amiibo activates.
Boy, have I got some stories to tell you.
Stories? Yes, well, I'm sensing a great disturbance. I have to go.
But I've got to tell you about LeChuck and Elaine.
I'm going to disappear now in a big flash of light. Cover your eyes.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky Island. I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Okay, no stories. Nice place. I love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to play with their paper voodoo dolls. They're adorable children. Would you like to see some pictures?
Oh man. 6'7", Elaine amiibo with the golden statue would be great. I wonder if I could get one of those 3D printed, like a little Elaine golden statue. I know for a while there was someone on Etsy who was selling actual gold verb coins, 3D printed verb coins from Monkey Island, 3D printed in gold, like 24 karat gold. And they were only like a reasonable $10,000 or something. So if you ever wanted like your very own actual gold verb coin, you could just have it custom 3D printed out of actual gold, AU, if you will. And not Arizona University. I mean, the periodic table. $10,000 is a small price to pay for a token of an interface from a decades-old game that would take so long to explain to anyone you wanted to show it to that you would just never bother to show it to anybody.
Perhaps later.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has happened.
Hey, you're good. Something terrible has happened. I finally proposed to Elaine.
Congratulations. That doesn't sound so terrible.
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Oh, that explains it. I was struck with a wave of overwhelming hatred and anger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
Well, there's no time to worry about that.
Hey,
now.
Rouge, good to see you.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse. You only have to worry about her being stolen. Where did you hide her?
Hide her?
I can't tell you. It's too secret.
Very well. But I am very much relieved to hear that she is safe and...
I just remembered something I've got to do. See you around.
You didn't hide her. Go, Guybrush, hurry, before you're too late.
Elaine! I've got to get her back. This is so
Beans.
embarrassing. Looks like I'm gonna need some more help.
Come on, Guybrush, you're better than this.
Someone's stolen Elaine.
That is unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Literally mangy?
Can you give me something to lift the curse?
No, LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex.
LeChuck the incel.
Nothing here to lift so powerful a curse, but there is one way.
Great, tell me.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of greater or equal value. A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
Okay, before we go on, I need to have a talk with all y'all. Not only are you some of my closest friends, but I consider you almost like a focus group for bad life decisions that I might be about to make. And Goose, you mentioned earlier the idea of an alternate universe where we're all like scene kids and punkers and things like that. Some sort of punk universe, if you will. I am on sabbatical in the fall, which means I literally don't go back to my grown-up job until January of 2024, as make-believe as that sounds. I have never in my life dyed my hair. Should I dye my hair a wacky color at a time when I don't have to be in front of people and look like I'm someone who deserves to earn a paycheck in that professional setting? This is the question. And now, I don't want y'all to encourage this just because you think it would be funny. I need your honest answer. Am I someone who could pull off a wacky hair color? I've always been this sort of dirty shade of brown, but it's been intriguing me. By the way, good to see you, Grayson. I was trying to bait you out with this question, so this is good. I may not have hair to dye eventually. I mean, this is a good question. And I mean, the question then becomes, what color? Like, my favorite color is purple. But then it's like, I almost feel like Travis McElroy of the McElroy family has purple hair guy on the internet so, like, locked down right now. So, like, I'm wondering if, like, a dark blue, like, is that a thing? Like, not quite navy, but, like, a really deep royal blue? I don't know. I still know. But just, I'll keep you posted on what I'm thinking. Oh, I'm resting my hands. I'm shuffling a deck of amiibo cards. I appreciate this feedback, Retro Slim. Double color rogue strip. Now, I like that. I may grow up the big rogue hair too, like the Mark Silvestri style rogue. Last question. Are you hesitant? How do you feel about this? I'm somewhat hesitant. I've never been someone who's been daring in any way with like my personal style. So dyed hair would be a pretty big jump for me. I'm about as boring of a dresser and style haver as you can imagine. I mean, I just got my hair cut today. You can see I was just like take clippers to it. Follow my heart. Oh man. I'm going to listen to my heart. It's going to tell me what to do. I might need a lot of hair dye, but I don't need you. Back to the game, though. Something tells me that maybe y'all weren't here to help me with a personal style choice. But I appreciate rapid fire. Yes or no? Do you want to do it? Maybe. I did no good, Grayson. Come on. Oh man, Dexter's Dark Passage. That's fantastic. Took time off. 2 facial piercings, dyed your hair purple. That's fantastic. Honestly, the main reason that I would be a little concerned about it is at my advanced age, I'm afraid I would just look silly. You know, when you see a very old man walking around, I don't want it to look like midlife crisis, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Where am I gonna find a huge uncursed diamond ring?
Legends speak of a whopping big diamond ring on Blood Island.
Blood Island? I've never heard of it.
Hey, Vitaly.
Soon become quite familiar with it. But you must be careful, Guybrush. I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception.
Decepticons,
I
eh?
have also seen that Blood Island will be the place where you will die.
Oh no. Oh no. How old am I? I will be 46 in a couple of weeks. As strange as that sounds. Let's see. Oh wait. Now I know we've just been pausing here for a moment, but Ricky has an important redemption. This is artificial intelligence. This is where we take a user-generated prompt, we plug it into the Midjourney AI bot, and we see what sort of art it can magically generate for us. Now I share it on screen. Pirate Guybrush Threepwood is the prompt. Richard Nixon and Link from Zelda as contestants on the game show Jeopardy. So we will plug that in to Midjourney and see what results we have in just a moment.
Die? Did you say die? As in me, dead?
Don't be such a baby.
Isn't there a less dangerous way?
No. The value of the ring on Blood Island comes from its emotional significance.
Sentimental values through the roof.
Pure, true love. A power greater than any other.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I have something in my eye.
Do not mock the voodoo priestess.
Okay. I'm sorry to report, Ricky. These likenesses aren't what you'd want them to be. In fact, I don't know what it did here. These are your results, and I don't think there's really much to work with, sadly, but I will share them anyway. I think Midjourney dropped the ball for us here, tragically. So this is the result of the prompt. Pirate Guybrush Threepwood, Richard Nixon, Link as contestants on the game show Jeopardy. Yeah, we got nothing. Like, nothing there is anything. Midjourney is getting much worse in this instance. Like, none of that is Jeopardy, other than the fact there's kind of like a podium in one of them. Oh man, I'm sorry, Ricky. That's a real bummer. Needs more references, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I love the music change there too, Experiment Ego. It's very good.
How do I get to Blood Island?
You will need 3 things.
Ooh.
A map to Blood Island, for the journey is a long and dangerous one.
Mm-hmm.
A seaworthy ship to take you there. And an experienced crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it.
Now, when you say map, is it important that I get it in an incredibly disgusting way? Because if so, we'll see if we can make that happen. Oh, I'm sorry, Experiment Ego. Yeah, there's a lot more colonial vibe than you would expect from the average Jeopardy episode there. Oh, the map scene is so bad.
Blood Island sounds dangerous. You have to come with me.
No, I cannot. I have lived on 3 different islands in the past 6 years. I do not wish to travel anymore. Besides, this derelict is still in escrow.
What if I just like this version of the Monkey Island universe more than Ron Gilbert's version of it? Is that terrible? It is very talky.
But who will be the game's only female character? You've got to come. You're my only hope.
No, Guybrush. There is another.
Well, how will I find the ring on Blood Island?
All I can say is that I see a long and painful history connected with that ring. And I feel a great sadness associated
Sad
with it.
ring, got it.
You will learn more once you have actually found the island.
Blood Island, here I come. I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton.
Gotta brag about this a little.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
But I heard him blow up and everything.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
Can we think of a game with better voice acting than this one? Just like across the board, just spot on voice acting.
I finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed.
Big Whoop is pure evil. You were lucky to escape alive.
I can't remember much about it. Just that I was expecting so much more and felt so let down.
Throwing shade at
It
Monkey
is the
Island too.
source of much of LeChuck's power.
I'm never going back there again.
I have foreseen otherwise. You will return to Big Whoop and confront LeChuck once again.
Yeah, that's right, Experiment Ego. If there is one with better voice acting, it's probably just a different LucasArts game. Maybe Day of the Tentacle? Ooh, I don't know, though. I mean, Laverne is one of the greatest voice acting performances in the history of video gaming. And yeah, Grim Fandango is pretty fantastic, too. I haven't played enough Alone in the Dark. Is that a sarcastic answer, Rouge?
What makes you think LeChuck will be back?
Some men can search their entire lives and never discover their reason for being.
But then they dye their hair.
LeChuck has found his. To perpetually rise from the dead and torment you and Elaine. It's what he does best.
Gee, when you put it that way, it's kind of hard to stay mad at him.
He's living his best undeath.
Well, how can I finally destroy him for good?
No one knows. His power seems to grow with every incarnation. You may have dealt with him for now, but this respite can only be temporary at best.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow. You know, there was a time, Tom, where I feel like I had a decent Day of the Tentacle George Washington impression, but I don't think I can summon it without hearing it. King's Quest 5. I love the King's Quest narrator, King's Quest 5 narrator. It's just so flat. Perfect. Okay.
What island is this, anyway?
You have landed on Plunder Island.
Plunder Island. Sounds appropriately piratey.
Naturally. It's a sort of retirement community for ex-pirates and their spouses.
Sounds exciting.
Lately, there has been all too much excitement on the island. All centering around Governor Marley, LeChuck, and a giant chicken.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Sky Hoshi. Welcome in. Gary Owens, best narrator, no question.
What about this giant chicken business?
Ah yes, Guybrush. You have landed on an island gripped by the cold, clammy hand of fear.
Oh no.
Don't you think you're being a bit overdramatic?
This was a peaceful island until the great beast landed on our shore.
El Pollo Diablo.
Some say it was sent to make the islanders pay for their cruelty. Others claim it was simply blind fate. Whatever the impetus, it came. What? I'm not even at the scary part yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It was El Pollo Diablo, the giant demon chicken. Tall as a man and twice as powerful, his massive drumsticks propel him through the dark jungle with ease. No one has seen the beast, but on the eve of the full moon, his blood-curdling squawk can be heard from every corner of this wretched island. In the dark of night, he roosts patiently, watching, waiting for the one day.
No, wait. Don't tell me. Let me guess.
You know, Experiment Ego, I agree. I love Gabriel Knight 1. I mean, obviously. I think with such great performers, it's a shame they didn't have someone directing in the booth with a little bit more experience. As I understand it, it was just sort of like, they just let the game designers go in and direct the voice actors. And especially when you're dealing with stars. I mean, like, if I'm a game dev, I probably don't walk into a room and tell Tim Curry he's reading the line wrong. That's, you know, and Tim Curry, you know, he's a little bit all over the place as Gabriel. Mark Hamill's. Yeah, Leah Remini, I love her grace, but sometimes the line reads are a little off. But yeah, you can tell the difference that LucasArts kind of understood the importance of A, hiring actors, which it took Sierra a few years to figure that part out, and B, directing actors. He's going to buck the system. Oh my god. He's crossing the road to... Oh man, he's establishing a new pecking order. They're all so good.
He's establishing a new pecking order.
He roams the island, exacting terrible vengeance on those who would capture and eat his smaller brethren.
Oh, give me a break.
There were once others like you, skeptical to the true nature of the beast. But they're all dead now, pecked into a bloody pulp by his savage beak. But I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, right, whatever.
You know, it's funny. Whatever happened to my stream earlier also killed the emoji wall that makes the emojis float over the screen. What in the world did the attempt to update my graphic drivers do?
Elaine is governor of this island too?
Actually, Elaine is the governor of the entire Tri-Island area, comprised of Melee, Booty, and Plunder Islands. She moved to her fort here on Plunder after the kitchen and landscaping staff quit her Booty Island mansion.
Well, how did you end up on Plunder Island?
I realized that my location in the swamp on Scab Island wasn't ideally situated.
So you moved...
Have we been having this conversation for half an hour?
I just said I could see the future. I never claimed to be an expert in real estate.
Thanks. I've heard all I needed to know. I want to know what voodoo spell you're working on.
Voodoo spell? Oh, this. This is just a fondue I'm making for tonight. Would you like to try it?
Does it have any skink toes in it?
A few.
I'll pass.
Okay. Okay, well.
I want to know more about safe hair replacement systems.
I can imagine. Didn't you have a beard the last time I saw you?
I sure did. A really cool one. I wonder what happened to it. I want to know more about a diet I can live with.
I'll share with you knowledge passed from mother to daughter in my family for generations.
What's that?
Low fat, high fiber. It works.
What outdated 90s dieting advice?
Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
6-7. What is the lure bubble? It was the product of one of our mid-journey AI redemptions, where I think it was like Link applying for an office job, and it was like an image that generated of Link like shaking hands with a manager with the speech bubble lure coming out of it. And for some reason that day, a speech bubble with lure seemed like the funniest thing in the world to me and the handful of other people who were around for it. Swamp. Kenny Foulmouth.
Lemonade. How inspiring. A budding young entrepreneur. Hello there, Sonny. You open yet?
Oh boy, my first customer. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell. Hi, my name's Kenny Foulmouth. It sure would be neat if you would buy some of my lemonade. It only costs a nickel. And best of all, I have a bottomless mug policy.
That does sound like a good deal. Is the lemonade good?
Oh gosh, yes. It's a very healthful drink.
Helpful.
Even better for you than placing leeches on your tongue.
Wow. What's the lemonade good for?
It's a dandy tonic for scurvy. It'll cure all your symptoms. including but not limited to gradual weakening, aching muscles, sunken eyes, painful gums, ashen skin, loss of teeth, internal bleeding,
Yes.
reopening of old wounds, diarrhea, kidney failure, fainting, halitosis, and death.
Experiment Ego. I have actually never played Planescape Torment. Someday I need to.
Will it cure evil pirate curses?
No, but it has a refreshing citrus flavor with no unpleasant aftertaste.
Well, that's something.
I'd like to buy some lemonade.
Sure, we have a bottomless mug policy, you know. That'll be a nickel.
Hey, there's no bottom to this mug. Give me my money back.
I'm sorry. I did tell you about our bottomless mug policy, and there are no refunds.
Why, you little...
Thank you. Come again.
Oh man, has anyone here ever had Vietnamese salted lemonade? They use like a fermented lemon, and it is the most wonderful thing in the world. If you're ever in a Vietnamese restaurant that's serving Vietnamese style lemonade, do yourself a favor. It is such a wonderful combination of salty and sweet. Two flavors you know I love together. And it is just out of this world. It's the best. Yeah, Lemming knows what I'm talking about. Tom, yeah, you're there for it. Yeah, get you some of that fermented Vietnamese lemonade.
The Surgeon General of Plunder Island has determined that ingredients in this product may be harmful or fatal if swallowed.
Oh, it's so good. Now I want some desperately, and we have nowhere around here I can get it.
It's a great big vat full of red dye. Number 2.
Actually, I take that back. We have one place around here where I could get it, but they gave me the worst food poisoning I've had in my life a few years ago. About a year ago, actually, and I can't bring myself to go back. Ooh, calamansi. Can you tell me about that?
Come to the swamp. Get your fortune told. Voodoo and things. Formerly just Voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
Oh, it does go with, yeah, Vietnamese food. Ah, I want some so bad.
It's a chicken coop, but I don't see any chickens.
Let's head in here.
Do you have a reservation?
Of course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. No reservation slip, huh? Then out you go.
That's right, Kevin. You know I'm all about that salty and sweet.
There's nothing inside.
Well, fine, Guybrush. Be like that. Do I have a reservation?
Feeling down because your chicks turned to gold? Come to the swamp. Get your fortune told. Voodoo and things. Formerly just Voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
I mean, honestly, a flaming plank is kind of like a reservation for anywhere you want to go if you're just willing to press the matter.
Piracy. The LeChuck Way. Chapter 1. How to get more than 15 men on a dead man's chest.
Oh, Paul, you're right. Grim Fandango would have been better in 2D. That's a hot take, but you're absolutely right. Ooh, let me read about this. Experiment Ego. Calamansi is ostensibly a hybrid between kumquat and mandarin orange. It's basically a bunch of tiny coin-sized citrus fruits. Squeeze them all into one glass. Oh, man. Yeah, that is some work, but that sounds really good. Yeah, Escape from Monkey Island as well. Most 3D adventure games, maybe safe to say.
In memory of the chickens who gave their lives during the Great Puerto Pollo Potluck Jamboree of 1621.
I have no memory whatsoever of how the game goes from here. Oh, I forgot the clock actually keeps time with your system clock, doesn't it?
Good evening. At the tone, Caribbean Standard Time will be 10, 40, 3, and 41 seconds. Beep.
So good. So good, so good.
It's locked.
Barbary Coast is a good joke. It's the Decaf Jedi good joke seal of approval.
Welcome, patron, to the Barbary Coast, where every haircut is an adventure.
Hey, and if you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Great. Maybe you guys can help me find this huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond ring?
Burst me
Yeah, it's
bagpipes!
supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island? Never heard of it.
It's a funny story, really. I need it to lift this curse that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold statue.
Solid gold?
Wait a second. Did I
Gold?
just share too much?
Barbasol.
It's a bunch of combs floating in that blue stuff.
Hands off those combs. Those are ours.
Ahoy there!
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
I see, and I don't care.
I'm a mighty pirate.
Ha!
What do you mean, ha?
I meant just what I said. Ah, if you're a mighty pirate, then I'm bold.
So you're a ship captain, huh?
Not just any ship captain. Don't tell me you've never heard of Captain Rene Rottingham.
I've never heard of Captain.
I'm only the most cunning and well-groomed captain ever to sail the Caribbean.
Experiment ego, that's twisted. Give Cutthroat Bill a jawbreaker, him on the back so he chokes and let him choke for the entire act. Oh my god.
Well, how'd you like to join my crew?
Me serve on your crew?
What?
Please don't make me break into hysterical laughter while this buffoon is working on my hair.
It's haggis.
Did you know you're starting to go gray?
I most certainly am not.
Don't get me wrong, gray hair suits you.
It doesn't. I mean, of course it would. But I don't have to worry about that for several years.
If I were you, I'd worry more about those split ends.
Split ends? I'll have you know I've killed men for comments less slanderous than that.
You've got a bald spot starting here in the back.
What? You're lying, of course.
If you say so. All I know is that there's definitely some kind of shine going on back here.
A real fester shine top.
You seem irritable. Is it from your dry scalp?
My scalp is lovingly massaged with the finest creams and oils in the world, twice daily.
Yeah, that's a little more than I wanted to know.
Your petty jabs and insults mean nothing to me.
I love that they have all of this unnecessary dialogue.
Fire! Run for your life!
I'm sure the authorities probably have the situation under control.
The
But just in case,
situation.
Barber, more moisturizer.
Rabid dogs are on the loose! Get out, now!
I don't hear anything. There are no rabid dogs on the loose.
That's just what they want you to think. There's an axe-wielding maniac at the door! Flee!
Perhaps you should offer yourself as a sacrifice so the rest of us may say.
Okay, I'm gonna do one
The
more.
calls are coming from within the barber shop. You must get out immediately.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Leave us alone.
No, it's not a
Seem
fire
busy. I'll come back
superintendent.
later. Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty
Quiet.
Huh?
Don't distract him while he's working on me.
Aye, laddie. You'll have to wait your turn. It's the pirate way.
Yes, Uncle Scrooge.
Nah.
Don't touch that, you foul creature, or this ape may ruin my haircut.
Arr! Don't you be touching that there handle, you hair lubber.
Wow. I really can't touch anything. Salty pirate.
Ahoy there!
Let's lick him
I'm
up.
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
So,
So, it's good to meet you, Mr.
Bill.
Bill? That's your pirate name, Bill?
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I see. Well, that puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it? How'd you break into the hairstyling industry?
I saw an ad to join a barbershop quartet. Got a problem with that?
No, that must be very rewarding work.
What's that supposed to mean?
Me?
Ah, beans.
Just that, you know, cutting hair and singing must be just a lot of fun.
It's like a party every day. Some days I just don't know how to contain my joy. I get giddy, and the laughter bubbles out of me like a sparkling fountain of mirth and gaiety.
Okay, new topic.
I forgot that they foreshadowed the singing here.
Pirate stories. Got any?
Okay, here's a story. I started out as a crewman on the raging tightwad, sailing out of Puerto Pollo. The captain was a master treasure hunter, a diviner from some ancient secret society. He had some weird fifth sense when it came to finding objects of value.
Don't you mean sixth sense?
No. By some cruel trick of nature, he was born without taste buds. But his other senses took over and gave him an uncanny ability to find treasure.
That's how nature
We
works.
left port without a map, guided only by the captain's keen senses. We spent the first week going around in circles, until we realized the crew's gold earrings were throwing the captain off. After we tossed all our jewelry, gold coins, and belt buckles overboard, we got back on course.
Oh, that's fantastic. Experiment ego. I get giddy and the laughter bubbles forth from me like a fountain of mirth and gaiety. It's a line that you deadpan to this day. It is a good line.
Your captain sounds like a real freak show.
Many of us on board started to think the same thing. We sailed for 2 years, and had finally started back to Plunder Island. But just as we started to doubt him, he paid off. We found sunken treasure right off the coast.
Wait a second. Was it an enormous pile of jewelry and gold coins and belt buckles at the bottom of the bay?
Exactly. How did you know that?
I just had a feeling.
Can someone check and see if we're still on world record pace here as I click on every single dialogue option?
Say, what you eating there?
Jawbreaker.
Is it good?
Yep.
You don't say much, do you?
Nope.
Oh, Ricky, we aren't allowed to ask that question. We are allowed to maybe point out that some of the best writing in all of Monkey Island is in this game.
That's a really good jawbreaker there, huh?
Yep.
Well, that's just terrific, isn't it?
Yep.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
No characters have a walking animation except Guybrush. If that is true, that is wild.
You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
It seems like it checks out in my head.
We've bonded. It's a dapper pirate. Ahoy there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Of course you are.
Okay then, who are you?
Edward Van Helgen.
Not the...
That's right. Mine is the name that pirates fear the most.
Mm.
Edward Snugglecakes Van Helgen.
Dude, how'd you like to join my ever-growing pirate crew?
Your crew? Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna be a blast. We're going to Blood Island.
Sorry, Threepwood. As much as I'd love to be out at sea again, I could never serve a captain who wasn't a gentleman and who wasn't my equal.
Makes sense. Okay, him choking in the background definitely is great. Experiment ego. I'm at least 2 times your equal.
I am a gentleman, you big old bedwetting duty head.
Then prove it. If you can defeat me in a gentleman's duel, I'll join your crew.
All right, let's get to dueling.
No. There are rules. If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insults.
Okay. How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
That's an old one. Come back when you have some fresher material, eh?
Did I mention you're a big old bedwetting duty head?
As a matter of fact, you did. And I'm not impressed.
Yeah, that's what Twitter's for these days, is for people on the internet to call each other duty heads.
Hey, that's a nice shirt. How long have you been colorblind?
Oh, snap.
Nice cologne you're wearing. Did you actually roll around in dung or just dab a little behind each ear?
That's not the type of insult I had in mind.
I don't want to insult you. Why can't we just get along? You went from pirating to hairstyling.
Great question.
The music of the sea is something that takes hold of your soul and never lets go. But the life of a sailor is a rough one, and the sea shows no mercy. It was no easy choice to leave, but I realized that I could still enjoy the music of the sea while remaining safely on land.
By hanging out at the docks and singing to passing sailors?
No, believe me, that doesn't work. By starting a barbershop quartet, obviously.
Obviously, but there are only 3 of you.
Auditions didn't go as well as we'd hoped. We once had a tenor named Dominique, but he left. Artistic differences.
Is Dominique the guy who's in the Shakespeare troupe?
I could be the 4th in your barbershop quartet.
No, that's okay. I was wrong. We don't need one after all.
Oh, come on, I really got away with a ballad.
All right, then. Let's hear what you've got.
Plunger on my mind. Wooden leg, restless heart.
Plunder, plunder, how I wonder how'd ya get so doggone pretty? Home to sailors, barbers, tailors, and Puerto Pollo, your capital.
Oh, my dear, sweet, merciful Savior in heaven.
Pretty good, huh?
Oh, Bill is getting blue.
Before man and God, you will never, ever again sing in public.
So, what are you telling me exactly? Whoa, look at the time. Gotta scoot. It's a choking pirate.
Well, oh well. Doesn't seem like my business.
Yes, may I help you?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Threepwood? You must be Seersucker Skip Rackham's cousin. How are Muffy and the twins?
Who?
Hey, it's a lovely afternoon for the beach today. Not too crowded yet. There's a crafts workshop on the South Beach and a swabber size class at 2 and 4. Water's warm and the waves aren't too high. Just watch out for the occasional undead corpse washing up on shore.
That's the worst.
Kids away from any rotting flesh. But otherwise,
normally you have to go to Myrtle Beach for that.
Spoil your afternoon. Just between you and me, the undead are notoriously bad tippers. So it's just as well they didn't take over the island, eh? Let me see your membership card and we'll fix you right up.
Are you guys hacking in my chat right now? Looks like I'm being hacked.
I'm delivering these fine leather monogrammed golf jackets.
No membership card, I see. Well, sir, you're at the Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy, part of the Leisure Lovers planned community for retired pirates. It's very exclusive.
Oh, sure, Living Runs.
If you don't have a membership card, you cannot use any of the club's amenities.
I don't want an amenity. I had to eat one of those while I was lost at sea.
Then let me also point out that without that membership card, you are not permitted on the beach, you cannot use any of our towels, and you can't have anything from the grill. Good day.
I wish you a good day. Yeah, Living Runs, that joke was you saying you just have to be careful about all the corpses washing up on shore. And I said normally you have to go to Myrtle Beach for that sort of thing.
No.
It's even funnier in the retelling. That's when you know you had a great joke.
Ugh, no. It looks like some of those are older than I am.
Great stuff.
May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely for the use of the fry station technician. You can't go in there. That's for members only. You can't go in there. That's for members only.
I just want to take some towels.
Those towels are for members only.
Boy, that guy's an incredible jerk. Just an absolute donger. Hey gang, we gotta start solving some puzzles here. I'm now beginning to realize I don't remember as much about this game as I thought I did.
The bridge is uncrossable. It's just as well. There's nothing interesting in the fort anyway.
Don't tell me what I find interesting, Guybrush. Guybrush Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. I'm practicing my Voodoo Man voice in case they ever need to recast the Voodoo Lady as a guy. Guybrush Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. Threepwood, comma, Guybrush. Guybrush Threepwood. No other hot spots for now, eh? Banana. Go to the theatre. Oh, what great timing. I love any time a game puts in an actual clock. It makes me so happy. I shouldn't be as amused by it as I am, but here we are.
Looks too big for me. Looks too big for me. Looks like a nice coat. With just a few flakes of unsightly dandruff. I'd hate people to think less of this guy just because of a slight problem with... Hey, this isn't dandruff. Oh. It looks too heavy for me to carry.
Just open it, you ding-dong.
Hey! It's a sticker from Blood Island. It says, Blood Island is for bleeders. A message from the Blood Island Tourism Council. Hey, maybe the performer who owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood Island.
Yeah, I love LeChuck's theme.
There's some fake spears.
Oh, by the way, gang, you know, those of you who've been tuning in regularly outside of Retro Adventure Wednesday know that I'm currently obsessed with Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom as part of my growing obsession the last few years with the Zelda series in general. I was a latecomer to it, but trying to make up for lost time. I think I'll be back tomorrow night, streaming some more Tears of the Kingdom. We're ready to enter into the Water Temple, our second dungeon in our playthrough. So if you enjoy that...
I wonder if there's a part in this play for a dashing rogue pirate.
That'll be around 9:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Tomorrow.
No, I like the natural look.
Definitely want a magic wand.
Watch me make this disappear.
Well, I should save. It's been a while. Y'all are going to be upset if you have to rewatch all of those conversations. All those Hyrule warriors will be lost in time like Tears in the Kingdom. Absolutely.
I don't want to disturb the mystic powers of the hat.
A wise choice, Guybrush Threepwood. How about a character named Guybrush Threepwood, who's like in a horror adventure game?
It smells like something's burning. Must be this shoddy 17th century electrical wiring.
Yep.
Wait a second. Somebody's been monkeying around with these controls. Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
This guy's been monkeying around with them's pretty good.
Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Guybrush Threepwood. Yes, it's a political adventure.
Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Well, I don't see any instructions. Guybrush, I don't think you had to do that in the non-difficult version of the game. Does that lead? Okay, it leads to the same place.
I don't remember. Is the water ballet before or after my mad scene?
Buddy. Can I join your show?
Good heavens, no. I can hear your awful singing in the barber shop from way over here.
Acting is my life. Let me join your show.
Good heavens, no. And stop whining.
Please, can I join your show?
Good heavens, no.
Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course.
But of course.
Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits of our craft. Oh, what risky, daring performances we gave. We weren't afraid to shock or offend the stodgy, mainstream sensibilities of our audiences.
Oh, what did you perform?
Dinner theater, mostly.
Could you tell me how I can find Blood Island?
My agent, Palido Domingo, always handled the travel arrangements. He would know how to get there.
Any idea where I could
Yes,
find him?
where can I find
He's
him?
a member of the Brimstone Beach Club here on Plunder Island.
I can't get in
You
there.
might catch him there.
I'm not a member.
What's that putrid, stench-ridden drivel that you're rehearsing?
But this is the master work of the bard. Do you really think it's that bad?
Was the Great Pyramid of Cheops originally 481 feet high?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have altered the material. How could I have taken up my wretched pen and stabbed it bodkin-like?
Bodkin-like.
Unsullied poetry of the master.
You rewrote Shakespeare?
I was compelled to. Not a single person was coming to any of my performances. Oh, these stupid, brutish pirates, not men enough to confront their own sensitive inner natures. So I rewrote the whole folio, contracted the brilliance of decades into a 45-minute review. Spear! A theatrical medley.
Why can't you go back to the original scripts?
Oh, the sweet, sweet, bitter irony of it all. Now that you have confirmed that I have produced a work of unredeemable trash...
Irredeemable.
I'm more or less guaranteed to have a financial success on my hands.
Why do I find that strangely encouraging? Can I watch you rehearse your horrible play?
I'd rather you didn't. I get nervous when people watch.
Of course.
This is a great voice performance. One of many.
Carry on.
A pirate by any other name would still reek. Arr.
It's too big to carry.
Next, I burn...
Prop tree. Big trees of this genus were often used by early settlers for theatrical productions.
And then...
The signage is very good.
It's Yorick's headstone from Hamlet.
What fools...
Wow, Guybrush knows Hamlet.
So how'd you get roped into doing this show?
I'm a spokesmodel, actually. But what I really want to do is act. People just don't take you seriously when you're a spokesmodel.
How surprising.
Yeah, isn't it?
Break a peg leg.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm never going to get ready for this.
Okay, I now have an inventory item I can solve a puzzle with. Look out, world. It's time to solve a puzzle. It does pay off. Oh, it's very good.
Holy infestation! You've been struck with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin, the scourge of every hygienic sailor on the 7 seas.
That's a lie.
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
This calls for drastic action. I'm bringing in old Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash? That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No!
Amputate.
No, you'll ruin my hair!
Oh no. Poor Rottingham. It's just not fair.
Keep your hands off my paperweight. Don't you be touching that there handle, you hair lubber.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
Oh, don't worry, Scrub Jay. Cutthroat Bill will be fine.
Haggis. That's an unusual name.
I suppose it is, but haggis is just a nickname. The given name is heart, liver, and kidneys boiled in the stomach of the animal McMutton.
Oh, so your parents were expecting a girl. What is that blue stuff in the jar anyway?
The old comb juice. 'Tis a fiery brew that's bested many a sailor with her fermented froth. It'll burn your throat unless you chase it with conditioner.
Those sure are nice scissors.
Aye, they're my best pair. They can cut through almost anything.
Why are they in the ceiling?
Sometimes I cut hair so fast, the scissors fly from my hands at unbelievable speeds.
I do that with keyboards all the time when I'm just typing too fast.
Could I borrow those scissors for a minute?
Sorry, no. They're much too valuable to me. You know they can cut through almost anything.
Yes, I believe you mentioned that. How would you like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush. But a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
An in-your-face, no-holds-barred cage match to the death?
Yes.
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility, the caber toss.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Yeah, Cregan, I'm starting to think we may need those scissors.
I would never follow such a weak captain.
Ah, beans. Okay, well, we've really made some progress. Poor Cutthroat Bill's shade more purple than purple tentacle. Let's see here. Chased out Rottingham. Not bad. You know what, gang? I actually think I may take this opportunity to pause here and call it a night. This feels like a good stopping point. I am loving everything about this, though, and can't wait to come back to it next week. So let's make it a date, right? Let's all plan to be here 9:30 p.m. Eastern next week for the next Retro Adventure Wednesday, when we will revisit more Curse of Monkey Island and see what else we can get into as far as trouble goes. 6-7, this game actually inspired you to choose an assistant for a game by having the people who wanted to do it compete in a test of strength. Throwing a cinder block. Not bad. That's right. Bill's going to be choking for an entire week. Thank you all so much for joining me. This was a terrific crowd tonight, and I had a real blast hanging out with all y'all. As always, I always enjoy our time together, but I was having a lot of fun tonight because, man, I'm just playing a game I love, and what's better than playing a game I love?
Never
with
pay
a
more
bunch
than
of pals.
$20 for a computer game.
Oh no! The stickers broke too, Tom. I'm so sorry. You got your sound clip, but you didn't get your actual sticker up there. I think that when my stream went weird, all of the overlays got all messed up. I'm really sorry, Tom. I should have guessed that would happen. I should have disabled it, but thank you anyway for the sticker. That's a bummer. Let's see here, though. We should get raid going before we call it a night. Let's see who is on and where we should raid over to. Oh my goodness, we got all kinds of folks playing tonight. Let's head over and say hello to our old friend, Tawesia, who is playing Black Dahlia, a murder mystery adventure game from the late 90s. Looks like a fun one. It's one I don't know anything about, but her stream's always great to drop in on. Be sure to give her a follow, say hey to her. I'll start that raid, and then I will sign off. Y'all have a great evening, and I will see you next Retro Adventure Wednesday.